May camping, 60 mph winds, lots of rain. We're in the same spot that we were last month, and the weather couldn't be any more different. Last month I wasn't expecting good weather, but it was brilliant. This month I knew it was going to be bad, and yeah, it's awful. Bit wet from setting the tent up, but we got there in the end. Just drying Cheddar off now with manky old towel. It's about 2:30, so I've got a few hours to kill. I did want to go exploring a forest sort of that way, I think. Last month we went up onto the range up there, up that direction, and it was closed off. So we were going to loop back around and come out in the forest I want to explore now. Tomorrow I want to explore, I'm not sure if I showed it last month. Cheddar, you're in the way. Cheddar. I'm sure it's me they want to see, I'm sure it's you they want to see, but last time when we were up near the range, I'm not sure if I showed you, there was a hill quite far away that I was also planning on going to, but we made the wrong choice. So this time now we are going to go visit there tomorrow. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have a quick change, go for a bit of an explore, and then we can come back, cook up some food, have a beer and go to bed. I think what I'm going to do as well before we go anywhere is I'm going to go to they've got some woodland here. I'm going to grab some sticks and stake out around the tent, because sometimes the wind is blowing the guy lines, lifting the tent pegs out. So I'm going to use some wood to stake them in, some heavy duty stakes and some heavy duty pegs, and yeah, hopefully the tent will still be here when I come back. Same sleeping bag as last time, Dutch M90 whatever. I bought a new AirPad, 15 quid off Amazon. Let's see how it holds up. Moment of truth. Is the tent still there? Is the tent still there? Yep, it's still there. Come on. So we ended up not exploring the woods that I wanted to. I figured with the wind and rain as it is, it would be a bit silly doing that. So we just did the same walk that we did, more or less, the first half anyway, that we did when we first came along the river, and then came back. There was a period where it had stopped raining for a while, and I thought, oh, this would be a good time to do a little bit of videoing, but then it started raining quite heavy. So yeah, I think it's about 4 o'clock now, 5 o'clock. So I think we're just gonna, I need to go and get my car keys, get my water from the car, buy some eggs, because they sell eggs here from the chickens, and then I'm gonna start making some food, and then maybe an early night. These are all fine. Yeah, don't even know what I was worried about. The wind really picked up just now. The whole tent was shaking. It was pretty scary. It really was. Cheddar's just been tucking into his food. I'm just prepping for a fire. I'm not going to have it right by here. I'm going to move it out. But there, I've got the door held up by some bungee cords to a tree. Bungee cords from the car. Cheddar, don't mess up my fire. Not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to use a lighter. I'm not messing about. The weather's horrendous. I've got the eggs. So these are the eggs, all different colours. You see the dirt on them. So there's eggs that we have over here aren't washed. So anyone in America, possibly Canada, I don't know, Canada do it as well. They wash the eggs. That's why they keep them in the fridge, whereas we don't have to keep ours in the fridge because we don't wash them, because the washing them washes off a protective layer, which means you have to keep them in the fridge. So yeah, I'm going to go give them a bit of a, I'm going to give them a wash, fill up my pan with water. The reason why I'm washing them is because I'm going to reuse the water I boil to make my tea, which could be horrendous, but it should be better than if they were covered in poo. So that's the plan. Well, the fire's going. Nothing fancy for tea tonight. I dropped one of the eggs, so I've got 5 eggs in the pan. I brought some hot dog sausages. I was going to cook them over some sticks, but over the fire, but I'm just warming them up in the water as well. I've got a couple of small jacket potatoes on the go as well. I've got some food that doesn't need to be cooked that I might have as well. I think, yeah, this is, I brought quite a few things. It's not really the weather for cooking. Oh my word. Just, yeah, it's not the, I think, depending on how tonight goes, this might be just a one night, a single night camping trip. Cheddar there, I've given him a bit of a dry with a towel. Yeah, it's probably not the best idea I've had coming camping on it, but I knew there were weather warnings. Anyway, yeah, wish me luck. So I decided to give him a little bit of a grill on the skewer. Decided to cook them a little bit with the skewer. They're okay. There's nothing. It's hot dog sausages. They're pretty bland. Honestly, it just feels nice to have some warm food. Yeah, it's. I've got a few bottles of stew brew. One for each night. I'm meant to be staying, plus a spare, because you never know if when you make it yourself, one of them might be off. So honestly, I don't think I'm going to have any, because I really don't think drinking in this weather is a good idea. So I'm reboiling some fresh water. I decided not to use the egg water. I think that would be a bit rank. Yes, I've had my jack potatoes, had my hot dog sausages. I've got 5 boiled eggs there. They'll stay warm for hours. And what I don't eat tonight, I'll keep for breakfast tomorrow. Cheddar's just on the towel there. I'm just reboiling the water. I'm going to make up a flask of tea for tonight, and then I think I'm going to batten down the hatches and go to bed. I got my radio, so I'm going to listen. I might even have a read. Wow. Yeah, so there's a bowl there of water. That's filled from rain, just dripping down the side. This is horrendous. Whose idea was this? It was mine. Yeah. Yeah. So I can honestly see, unless I wake up tomorrow and it's like beautiful sunshine. Yeah, I'll be going home tomorrow, which is a shame, but I don't think I can stand another day of this. It's not fair on the dog, and it's not camping. It's surviving. So, oh well. It's not even 7 o'clock and I'm ready for bed. Changed. Fresh, clean, dry pants, socks, trousers, top. It's not cold. It's about 12 degrees Celsius at the moment. Last time we dropped down to -5, so it's 17 degrees warmer than it was that night. But obviously it'll get a little bit colder overnight. But I don't think we have to worry about the temperature. It's the wind that we have to worry about. I did a quick check of all the pegs on the outside before getting into the tent, and they're all fine. So unless the wind gets really bad overnight, we should be fine, because we've had some massive gusts and the whole tent has moved, but it's fine. So Cheddar's just there, cutched in. I'm just here, got the radio, listening to World Service, because there's hardly anything here. We can't listen to anything up here, so that's pretty much it. So I might, I got a book with me, so I might have a bit of a read for a minute, and then maybe get some sleep. The wind has picked up even more. I've just looked at the weather report now, and I think it's about, it reckons it's about 50, 51, it might go up to about 54 miles per hour, and then after that after about 8ish, it should start calming down a bit. It's going to be a good 40 miles per hour all night. By 9 o'clock tomorrow it might ease off considerably. Oh. Yeah, earlier I could hear a roar in the distance, so clearly somewhere else was having a lot more wind than I was having. Seems to be that it's now here. So it's windier than it was earlier. Well, hopefully once this passes, as long as the tent's still here, we should be okay. It's about 11:15. I've been dozing in bed for about 2 hours. It feels like it's eased off a little. It's still windy. It's still very windy. It's a little warmer as well. Cheddar's very comfy, just there. So yeah, I just got up to pee. Checked on the tent. Some of the zips had come open about 1 inch or so, but nothing to worry about. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to bed now, and hopefully have a good sleep. But, yeah, I'm hoping we're through the worst of it. But, oh, just heard a sheep bar in the distance. So it's been very quiet, considering the amount of animals we heard last time we were here. It's been very quiet, so that could be a good sign. Oh, that was an experience. That was a lot of wind. Not from me, from outside. Tent shook pretty much all night. I did sleep. It woke me up a few times. There was one particular moment I was in the middle of quite a bad dream. I don't normally remember my dreams, but it's probably because I probably sleep all the way through. Yeah, well, the AirPad did its job. Oh. Cheddar's okay. Been a good boy all night. Hasn't made a noise at all.
There was one particular point he did jump on my head whilst I was in the sleeping bag, and by the time I unzipped, he'd gone back to his bed. So that's why I moved it and made it a bit closer. But yeah, so the wind has eased off a bit. It's meant to be a lot better today, but it is meant to rain all day today. So I can either pack up and go home today, or we're through the worst of it. We could stay and go home tomorrow. I don't know. I think we're gonna have breakfast first and then make a decision. What's up, dog? Why are you barking? Why are you barking? Shush, Cheddar. Think you want to hear you yapping all day? I don't want to hear you yapping all day, and you're my dog. You got food there. Go eat food. Stop eating my sticks. Cheddar, shush. Go eat food. What? You were quiet all night, from like 7 o'clock last night till 9 o'clock this morning. You've been quiet. It's like 14 hours of not hearing your incessant barking. Yes, it was awesome. No, I don't want to listen to you barking. I don't think they want to listen to you barking. Leave it, Cheddar. There's the ducks walking past, so at least some of them are okay. Yeah, you be careful now. So, this is the porridge I'm going to have. But now, I was just going to pour it into the pouch, which does get kind of hot, but it's doable. But now the packets are all wet from the rain, so I'm just going to pour them all into a bowl. If I'd realised I was going to be eating out of the bowl, I would have just bought a big bag rather than the individual pouches, which would have saved me a packet, if you will. But they must put so much sugar in these packets, because
They are amazing. Yeah, porridge doesn't taste nice normally on its own, unless you ram loads and loads of different types of sugar, or syrup in this case, inside. Yeah, so some sort of army helicopter just went past. There is a big sort of training range just behind, so something to do with that. This is taking ages to boil, probably because I haven't got the right sort of wood, if that makes sense. This is ideal. It runs off debris, the stuff that you find. Cheddar, do you mind? On the forest floor, but it was wet yesterday, so I wasn't able to pick anything up. Do you mind? You can't have any of this. I mean, you probably can, but I'm not cleaning up after it. So yeah, just waiting for it to boil properly. Just waiting for it to boil properly, so that I can put my tea, and then I think I'm going to start packing up. Good thing is, they've got those big wheelbarrows, so you can move everything back to your car with. So I'll bring one of those over under the tent. I can pack everything that's under the fly sheet in the tent, in the wheelbarrow. Take that over, and then come back for the fly sheet. And honestly, I might just chuck it in a bag and take it home and sort it out when I get home. How quiet he is now. Okay, so I've already got some of the stuff in the car. I'm just packing up clothes and things now. Basically everything but the tent I'm going to pack away and take to the car now. And I think I might just chuck the tent in the boot of the car, in the trunk, that's what you call it, and then maybe sort it out tomorrow, I don't know. But yeah, it's been an interesting camping trip. Last month we came to the same spot, brilliant, amazing weather. This time, not. I knew that ahead of it and I came anyway, so my fault. But so we lasted the worst of it, and we're going home today. So I'd call that a draw with the weather. So yeah. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. So we're on our way home. We packed up. Spoke to the owner. He was amazed the tent didn't blow away. On our way out, he actually came out and gave me some of the money back, which was nice of him. I didn't ask for it, wasn't expecting it. The money it was booked via a website, so it wasn't even direct to him, so that was nice of them. Yes, we've just started driving home now, so we're about halfway through. We just pulled in into a little siding to do a wrap up. Cheddar hasn't had a poo. I was hoping to stop somewhere to let him out, but the rain's horrendous. It's his own fault. He's had plenty of opportunity. We walked up and down that field about 8 times this morning, but obviously didn't want to. So we'll have to wait till you get home, and won't you? And yeah. So I'm still in my pyjamas. Still in what I slept in. I kept a fresh pair of socks out because my boots were wet. So before I got into the car, I went into the camp toilet and I changed out of my wet weathers and wiped my feet and put some clean socks on and my clean dry trainers. So yeah, it's good to have something dry on your feet. Yeah, so it hasn't been a terrible trip. Got to scratch the camping itch. Cheddar had another night in the tent, so that was good. He was really well behaved for the most part of it, apart from when he does the non-stop barking, but he does that at home as well. At some point over the next month or two, hopefully it won't drag on longer than that, I'll be changing jobs, so I'll have a lot more free time for more videos, games videos, adventure videos, whatever. Yeah, so sorry it hasn't been a better video, but you know, can't help the weather. It's been horrendous. The weather really has been horrendous. So because we didn't have much of an intro, how about I leave you with a bit of a drive-in outro. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.